gentlemen, and welcome to Aether Adventures. I am your host, Fixer, or at least I will probably be the person who dies a lot, since this tends to be deadly. I've set the world type to large biomes, cheats are off, bonus chests off, structures are on, game mode survival, and world name. Let's see how this starts, shall we? It was converting world because I was letting my daughter play a little bit on it. She likes the fluffy bunnies. Alright, let's see here. Where do we start? Oh, lovely. I'm in a big snowy field. Now, as I described in the news broadcast, I am going to be doing this survival style. So there will be no cheating to get the glowstone. So I guess this is kind of going to be a speed run, really. I'm going to try to get to iron as fast as I can, then get to lava, and make the stuff I need to get into the nether. And we'll see how long this takes. Alright, need a hole. Where's the big hole? Hole, hole, hole. I'm not seeing one. Looking around, looking around. Oh, here we go. Good one. Let's see if there's iron down here. Looking for iron, looking for iron. I hear you. Oh no, it's a baby zombie. They don't burn in the sun. Okay. Wow, I got all this stuff here. Go up here. And make that. And see what we got going on. Okay, blink blink. Start off collecting the necessary stone. Okay. It's enough to make a stone pick. Now we're going to upgrade. Oh, I see iron. Aw, the baby zombie sounds so cute. Sounds like he's got indigestion. Whoops, sorry. Excuse me. I got what I needed, I got the iron. Alright, now we're going to try to find some surface lava. Or at least reasonably surface lava. Oh, there's more iron down here. There, that brings some light onto the subject. And here's an iron. We're going to go ahead and collect. That's 10 iron. That should be plenty. There's a bat. Do I have anything down here? No. Just bad lighting glitches. Okay, we're on the edge of a snow biome. It looks like a desert, or is this a beach? Let's check it out. Looks like it might just be a beach. Son of a beach. Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time finding lava, I think. So we're just gonna mine down until we find it down below. Let's see, how much wood have I got? I got a good amount of wood. This looks like a good spot. Mainly because I can automatically get some charcoal. I know I don't have any food yet. I won't say it's intentional, but it is something I'm going to have to deal with later. Because right now, I just need to get down to the lava. Come on, break it down. Mining is never as much fun to watch, is it? I'll admit, whenever I'm watching Let's Plays of other YouTubers, this has got to be the most boring part. So, I shall regale you with a short story. Yesterday, while cooking dinner, well actually, while I was prepping to do some recording, I was, my daughter asked me to go ahead and read with her, so I'm like, okay. And I decided at the same time I was going to go ahead and start cooking dinner. Well, no sooner than I had started cooking dinner, that it was going to be a homemade macaroni and cheese dish that I thought of. Yes, thought of, as in I had no recipe. I'm a horrible recipe cook. If I can't just kind of make it up as I go along, it tends to go badly. But anyway, so here she was reading to me, and whenever she'd encounter a difficult word, she would, ask me what it was, and I'd get her to sound it out and do that business. Now, in the process of doing so, wait, is that lava? Anyway, so in the process of doing that, I was going ahead. Yes, I think light. Yes, we have light. There, nothing. Oh, nope. There, now nothing can sneak through. Anyway, so she was reading to me, and sounding out the words and talking it over and everything. And the macaroni finished, so I set it aside. Just making sure I'm concentrating here. Okay, time to start building stuff. I need a furnace. And I need to cook. In any event, I was going ahead and doing the macaroni. Macaroni managed to cool off before I could get the cheese on it. Very disappointed about that. So I decided to go ahead and, put the cheese on top of it, put the pot with the cheese and everything in the oven, to heat it back up and melt the cheese. And then I proceed to, continue to read with my daughter. Well, as it turns out, the cheese melted quite nicely, didn't burn or anything, because I hadn't set it to that hot. But then when I took it out of the oven, using the appropriate oven mitt and everything, so everything was fine there. Started talking to her again, realized that the cheese hadn't actually mixed in with everything, so I go ahead, grab a mixing spoon, and then grab the handle of the pot. Now, it had been in the oven for a good 10-15 minutes, so as you can imagine, it was warm. Warm to the point of the moment I grabbed it, I knew that was a really bad idea. My hand, the entire surface of my hand was scalded. Hurt like the dickens. Ooh. Anyway, to put an end to this dreary story, I hurt a lot. To put it mildly. Okay, go ahead. I need 2 buckets. And I'm going to need a place to set this up. I think right here looks good. So yes, my hand is quite a bit better now. Thankfully, I've got a bit of medical training. So while painful, it was not a complete, oh my god, I have to go to the hospital kind of thing. Yes, it was bad, but I just, put some, at first I put it in, first I grabbed an ice, frozen vegetables. standard thing you do whenever you burn your hand. You grab a thing of frozen vegetables and just put it wherever it burned. Well, in this case, because it was my hand, I just grabbed a hold of the whole bag and just held it in my hand. Alright, let's go ahead and put this here. You only get one shot to do this, so you gotta make sure you put everything in the right place. Oh, I must not have grabbed lava. Okay, so there we go. And this should flow this way. And then let's go ahead and pick this up. And drop it here. And there we go. One nether portal, and I don't even have anything to light it on fire with. Well, let's try this patient path here while I get some flint. This might light it. The odds are low, but we'll see. Let's see. Gravel, gravel, gravel. Looking for gravel. It's kind of funny. In the hardcore Deadly Farms series, I'm just practically swimming in gravel. And now, in this series, I'm like, where's the gravel? I'm finding. Oh, there's some gravel. Not sure how visible this is going to be, so I may lighten this up for you folks. Okay. There we go. Got one. Heading back. We're going back, 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 back to the portal. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go that. Actually, I think that's a good place to put that, so that way it keeps away the bad things. Or, let's try that. Alright, I need one piece of iron, I need one piece of flint. Put them backwards. Alright. Not bad. So far so good. Do I have? I do. And let's go ahead and put this down here. This carry with, these carry with. Let's go into the nether. They didn't add anything into the nether in the Aether pack, did they? I guess I'll find out soon, won't I? Generating the terrain. Putting me into the terrain. Okay, so... Oh, isn't that nice? Wow, I get so much better frames per second in the nether. At least for a little while. Alright, let's go ahead and start gathering materials. I'm doing this because I'm going to go grab that nether hovering over the lava. And of course that means I'm going to need to build a bridge to get there and a platform. So the speed challenge might actually be done in the first episode. Yeah, it's my own speed challenge, but still. Alright, let's go. If I don't starve to death. Let's see, our best place to go from looks to be over here. No, it's over there. Right here. Holding down shift. Yeah, I'm getting over 60 frames per second in the Nether. So there's something in the normal world that's just messing with me. Am I there yet? Oh, I'm close. Don't see anything else over here. Okay. Okay, how many do I need? I need enough to make a full portal, which is 4 times 10, which is 40. Okay, need 40 glowstone. Halfway there. Oh, darn, I think I missed one. Got enough. Got enough for a little extra. Alright, just in case I have to break one. Let's go ahead and go back to the normal world, where I will use the water bucket and this glowstone to make the portal. Alright, so here we are. I have to make this under the sky, don't I? So this is going to be... Alright, so let's go ahead and put all this away. That away, put that down. And let's go. Yeah, it's nighttime. I think I have to do this during the day. I'm just going to light anything on fire. I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and put this stuff down. Oh, I'm going to need something to touch the corners. Hey, Mr. Zombie, how's it going? I don't even have a weapon. Hey, can I light you on fire? No? Oh, don't tell me there's a little one. Ah, bloody, there's a little one. There's 3 of them. They're not supposed to be. So they are swarming. Ow. Oh, they're not hitting me. I'm starving to death. Oh, you. Alright, let's chow down. Alright, let's finish this. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, if I kill him fast enough. There we go. So it didn't register at first. So, one day. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so here I am in a tree. Blue skyroot sapling. Well, folks, I think I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode because it seems I've made it. Ha 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 ha. One Minecraft day. Made it to the Aether. Legit. You saw it here. No, really, you saw it. You were here. What the heck is this? Oh, Zephyrs. Alright, well, I seriously need to find a food source. There's lots of gold trees here. Don't tell me I'm over a gold dungeon. That would be kind of interesting. See, these clouds I think you can walk into. Oops, this is a bouncy cloud. That's a bouncy cloud. Alright, so there's my entrance. Alright, well, looks like I'm gonna be... This should be skyroot logs. Skyroot log, yes. I'll be able to make stuff out of this. Hopefully survive pretty well. I'm hearing something. Alright, so I have an orange fruit tree sapling, which is good because I don't have any food. I guess this is one way of getting to the top of a tree to clear it out. You just go ahead and tear it up. Yeah, these, I think I'm going to make these the series here be longer than just one day. You know, I'll try to accomplish something. Well, I guess I've already accomplished something. I mean, I've gotten to the freaking Aether in one Minecraft day. I think that's pretty decent. What is that noise? Go ahead and get all this wood, because I can make the ore that doubles your output, or double the collection. Can I collect this with my hands? I can. Awesome. Okay, so it looks like I got some windows. Pieces. Oh, somebody's trying to message me. Whoa, that's gonna hurt. Yeah.